Stephanie. This has been such an amazing experience today. I have met animals that I didn't even know existed. I've seen a baby shrew be fed, and squirrels and mice, gulls. This is such an amazing place that you have here.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having us. Can you tell us a little bit about what Wild Care Cape Cod does and what your role is here?
Sure, so I'm the executive director, and Wild Care is a nonprofit wildlife rehabilitation hospital. So we've actually been around for 31 years.
Wow.
And what we do is we take in sick, injured, and orphaned wild animals, and our goal is to rehabilitate them and release them back to the wild.
And you're truly doing that. I mean, I've seen you all in action here today. Now, can you tell us some specific animals that you help here at Wild Care?
Sure, so at Wild Care we see small mammals.
Okay.
The largest mammal we can accommodate is the Virginia opossum. And so you'll see during the summer months baby mice, baby squirrels, we have a short-tailed shrew baby, and then also we treat all species of songbirds and seabirds, raptors, so hawks and owls, and of course that changes throughout the year as to what we actually see. But right now during the summer is our busiest time with lots of babies.
And now, how many animals would you say over a year that you guys help here?
We treat typically over 1,700 animals a year.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow, that's amazing. That is a lot. So if someone finds an animal that they think needs help, what should they do?
Sure, so we typically ask people to call us first. We have a wildlife helpline. It's 508-240-2255, and from 9 to 5 we will help you with animals in distress. Depending on the situation, we might ask you to send us a photo, because that helps us to better assess if the animal needs to be rescued.
Right.
And then also depending on the animal, we might tell you how you can get it into a box and bring it in,
Yes.
or we may have one of our staff or volunteers go out and rescue the animal.
Okay.
So it really depends, so calling first helps a lot.
Yes, calling first and then follow through with all the steps that you suggest.
Exactly.
Now, I know in the community you have a lot of community outreach. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure, yes. So a big part of our mission is our outreach and education program. So we give over 40 presentations per year, and these are in schools, community centers, council on aging, churches, and the main theme is teaching people how to coexist with wildlife.
Yes.
As you can imagine, nearly 100% of the animals we receive are here because of human impact.
Right.
And usually it's indirect, but it's
Yes.
still human impact. So just teaching people how we can reduce our footprint
Yes.
on these animals
Yes.
is really, really important to us.
And I love that you do that at all different ages.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Start at the schools, but also adults need education as well.
Absolutely.
Do you have any, like a memorable or some kind of story that you would like to share that's a memory in your head?
Sure, yes. So we do a lot of work with osprey,
Okay.
the osprey chicks, and we also get eggs, osprey eggs from USDA for
Yeah.
nests that they might have to remove from someone's property.
Okay.
And so this year USDA gave me 3 eggs from Chatham. They were removed from a boat dock, and I had known about an osprey and mashpee at someone's home. They had an osprey platform, and this female osprey had been nesting since 2018, laying eggs, but they never hatched.
Okay.
So she's infertile, presumably. And so I drove those osprey eggs to her nest, and imagine the excitement 2 weeks later, the homeowner texted me and said, we have babies.
Yes.
So it was a chance to give this osprey a chance to be a mom, and those eggs were able, they were able to have a family. So things like that, that's what keeps us going every day.
A true second chance and a great ending to that
Exactly.
story. I love that so much.
Yeah.
You have some great fundraising events. Can you tell us about?
Sure, yes. So every June we have a wildlife baby shower,
Very cute.
which is so fun. I think we've been doing this for about 9 years.
Okay.
And this is the one day a year where people get to be on site and get a sneak peek at what we do, because we aren't open to the public because of the nature of the work, which
Makes
is
sense.
taking care of sick and injured animals.
Yes.
So it's the one day of year where we have educational displays and we have activities, we have treats, and people get a little tour of Wild Care. So that's typically around the Father's Day weekend in
Wonderful.
June.
Yep.
And then in the fall, we're considering having some type of Oktoberfest that we will repeat annually.
Yes.
And then our biggest fundraiser of the year takes place in typically March or April. And usually involves a speaker, wildlife-related topics, and we haven't nailed down those details yet, but please look for it on our social media pages.
Those sound like wonderful events, especially the baby shower that people, like you said, get to come here in person and see all the babies.
Exactly. We ask people to bring gifts for us from our baby shower registry.
Perfect. I love that. thank you so much for having us today, and I'm going to come back for one of your events that you have, especially the baby shower.
Good, I hope you do. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.